Okay, so it's been a brutally hot summer and I've had a big problem here in the shop keeping things cool. There's just no airflow. So I went on a search for a fan that would not only help me circulate the air out the door and keep things fresh, but add a little extra touch of cool with a mister. And I found this Turbro AirSupply fan. And so I reached out. They said they'd send me one to evaluate and a review. We're gonna open this together and I'll give you my open and honest opinion on whether or not this fan is good at its job, cooling down your garage or shop or wherever you place it. Now it says on here, it's an outdoor mist fan, but I think that totally means it's okay for a garage or a shop. I wouldn't use this in your home or anything like that, but I believe something like this application would be just fine. So as we're opening things up here, we've obviously got the instructions with, what do we got here? Okay, I'm not sure what these are. 2 little sponges and a nozzle attached right there. We'll just hold that for later. Opening up this top portion, I believe this is the top lid to our reservoir where the water is held. We've got our charging cable right here. We're gonna hold on to that. We have over here, what looks like a battery. So this thing can run off just batteries. Great that you're not tied to an outlet. Our top packing here. Oh, this looks really official. I like the way this looks. Comes in a couple different colors, but I went with the gray and yellow color. So this is the fan. I like this a lot already. Looks like it's gonna be adjustable. It's got the motor mount and everything on the back here, plug that connects to the mister, I'm guessing. And it looks like these 2 nozzles here on the front are for the mister. So let's go ahead and finish unboxing here because I'm starting to sweat and I need this mister ASAP. This mister needs a mister. And here's the bottom. Looks like the bottom comes completely assembled, so that's good. Not a lot of parts to put together. That's it inside the box. So we'll move that to the side. All right, now that we have everything moved out, it's pretty easy to see how this works. We've just got the bottom reservoir here. We have a cable that plugs in from right here for the water line into this little water pump. And then this sits right on top, just like this. Yeah, 2 little nubs right there, click in. I mean, I haven't even touched the instructions. It just seems obvious. I'm gonna screw this little guy in right here. And I mean, like, it's urgent that I get this working. I am sweating up a storm right now, just being in this garage. Sweet. Then obviously we have to find a place to put the battery, and I believe it would be right here somewhere. So I'm gonna consult the instructions to find out where to put that. But this looks like the lid to our water reservoir right there. Okay, so I thought I'd bring you in a little bit closer for this. We had it all right. All we had to do was pull this cover up. There's an arrow that says up right there, wouldn't you know? And this comes off. This is where your battery is placed. And you can see these little connection points here go up there. So this is what the bottom of the battery looks like. You have an input here for your DC cable that they gave you. And then you have an output here that's USB-A that also goes, I believe, down, yeah, to a USB-A outlet on the bottom there. So I'm just gonna stick this battery in like this, clip it in, put our cover back on, it looks like. It snaps on and then pushes down. Let's see if we can figure that out. There we go. And then one last thing, this cable right here from the bottom connects up here like that. Yeah, so that powers the pump. And so I'm just gonna real quickly check this by turning this little guy here. Ah, you can see right there, it's on. So I can see the fan is already turning, but I wanna go ahead and get the mister basin filled up with water so we can test and see how the water misting works. It looks like the battery comes full charge, so we can just get going right away. And one other thing I just noticed, this top reservoir does have little clips right here on the side. Clip, clip, nice and tight. So you take that off and you can just simply lift and slide. So we're gonna leave it off so we can go fill up this basin with water. And I just went to move the box and found a piece that I missed. We got a handle here on top. It goes right here. I would have found it eventually. So this just goes in, has these little depression nubs, just like the main part of the fan. line it up, press those down, they click in. Yeah, so you have a handle to kind of grab the fan with. Once these are loose, you can kind of move it around and all sorts of things. I like this handle a lot. Glad I found it. All right, so before I put the lid back on here, just wanted to show you that I have added some water. You'll see the little pump all the way down there. It's kind of in a depression at the bottom of the holding tank, which means that it will always be covered. You wanna make sure that's covered. You've got a meter right here that'll show you from the outside how full you are. So it says right now we are halfway full, and you can kind of see that water level right there. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on, see how dummy proof it is. I haven't read a lot of the instructions, and I'm just trying to see how good it is without instructions. First, let's go ahead and put our cover on, just in case there's any safety concerns. Clip and clip. We're gonna take our fan here. I'll turn that so you can see it. And we're gonna turn this all the way up. We've got it turned on. I believe that just works the fan. And then on the side here, we have a button. Right here, you have a button that I believe works the mister. So let's turn that on, see if we get mist appearing from the front. How long that takes. Oh, I hear it. Oh, I see it. Oh, this is glorious. That is really hard to get on video, but there it is. Oh my gosh, look at my hand. Look at my hand, it's soaking wet. Look at that mist. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I don't want to get it on the camera, but I'm feeling mist like 6 or 8 feet away here. This thing is powerful. You can see all the mist it's throwing out. A little condensation there on the front, but this is powerful stuff. And this is really cooling down. You don't have to stand right on it. You can stand, I'm about 8 feet away right now, and I still feel the cooling effects, the circulation, the mist moving through. This is a really great idea, and it's gonna cool down this garage quickly. You can hear the motor running right there. It's quiet. You can see a little bit of vibration, letting you know it's going. Check your levels right there. And the best part is, it's got these great casters. You can move it around the garage, the shop. When you're done, you're ready to stop, just lock it down right there. Got one on both sides. Really, really handy shop tool, and battery operated. 100% battery operated. You can do all this away from an outlet. That looks like a nice sturdy unit that's gonna last for a long time. So it may seem like I'm working up a really big sweat, but I've actually just been standing in front of the mister for the last 5 minutes playing with it. This is really great. I didn't even know things like this existed last summer, and now I can keep my garage and shop really cool. I can adjust this blower to any direction I want. The wheels allow me to turn it. Don't spray the camera here. Just got these 2 little misting nozzles, and that's what the extra nozzles on the instructions were for, to replace those, clean those. You've got this cool little channel that runs right down here. So as condensation builds up in the middle, it just runs right down this channel and wicks away. You've got adjustments on both sides. You just twist these loose, and then you can kind of grab the battery in the back and point it in any direction that you want. Lock them down when you're done. And of course, we talked about the handle, the grip on the top makes it super maneuverable around the garage. You put some water in there and it's heavy to pick up, but these wheels just help you kind of wheel it around. There are locks on those, which is also great. And it seems to have a super high capacity. We only filled it up halfway, but I've been running this for a while now. Barely seems like it's gone down at all. But I would say if you're like me and you have a garage or a shop that just gets really hot, needs some circulation and just an extra cool way to cool down, this mister would be awesome. And everything is waterproofed. I love that. You look here, this is the charging port, covered in rubber. The switch, covered in rubber. Everything is covered. It's waterproof. It just looks like it's high quality, it's built to last, and it's gonna give you a lot of great use. This battery, you can remove it and charge it, or you can charge it right here in line, so you can keep using this thing for a long time and put it wherever you want, even in your driveway, if that's easier for you. So again, this is the Turbro AirSupply Portable Misting Fan. I really like this idea. I think you'll really like it too. It'll keep you nice and cool this summer in your shop, your garage, your driveway, or wherever you want to use it. So as always, my name is Joel, and I'll see you in the next review.